All right, it's time for episode 32 in Adventures in Inbetweening. Today I'm going to be looking at an episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that I animated in 2014.
I can help you, April.
So this episode is called Buried Secrets. It was season 3, third episode of the season. You can see what I'm doing here with April in the foreground, matching her silhouette to the storyboards. Casey Jones matching his silhouette in the bathtub. They're overlapping a little bit. They're hanging out together, and then Donnie comes in here. I love how we get the reflection for free in the mirror there. Donnie's eye direction is first towards April, as shown in the boards. In the boards, Donnie was already kind of irritated, but based on his vocal performance, we made him happier to start, and then he goes into more angry. And you can see what's happening with the broom there. It's drawn on the boards, so we see it behind Casey Jones' leg, and that way the broom can come around, sweep the leg, and get Casey to fall out of the tub. Now, Casey's legs were a big challenge here. They were very long, and just getting them out of the tub without cheating him too much, I think he was maybe even floating a little bit here, was a challenge. So we had to get him out, and then we had to get his foot kicking back again, that leg just about hitting the tub, but not quite. Line of action moving forward. He's trying to gain his balance. Here comes Donnie with the broom. Boom. Gonna push him out the door. Line of action reversal. Arms trailing. And then just for a little bit of texture at the end, we'll get April's hand coming up.
Woo!
All right, and here, Casey Jones coming through the door. Just got pushed by Donnie's broom. Mikey's cleaning away, having a good time. He's coming down. Casey Jones is spinning around. He's going to hit that stool that Mikey's on. He's going to transfer the energy into Mikey. Mikey's going to lose his balance now, going to try and gain his balance. Casey Jones is reversing his curve, going towards screen left again. And now we're going to be focusing on Mikey. He's on his tiptoe on that stool. And as Casey Jones shoots out of the screen there, Mikey's just trying to get his balance. Oh, he's got his foot back on the stool now. Now he's turning around towards us, though, or he's turning his back to us, because that's what's going to happen. He's turning his back to us, and he's going to fall towards us. And you can see we got a little bit of contact with the railing there, and based on that storyboard pose, again, we got to see Mikey coming towards us like this. Now he's going to come into the screen. Boom, we're going to hit that stair, camera shake, limbs trailing behind. Going to bounce up, arms and legs dragging, low focal length so we can have the legs close to us here. Yeah, just like the storyboard drawing again. It's all suggested there. Now the legs, we have to get behind Mikey here. So we have to get Mikey up high enough so the legs can go behind. Now they're going to come down, trailing the hands. Look at all those lines of action. Now we get to bulge Mikey's eyes out. Again, similar to the boards, and it's what the rig let us do. Let's have those hands come down, and Mikey's going to bounce off screen.
Evil clown! Only one way to find out.
This is just a couple things here. On all the weapons, we had this spin control, so it allows us to have the weapons going around quickly. It was a very cool part of the show. Here you can look at the asymmetry on Raph's eyes and mouth, just keeping things interesting. We don't want them to always be too twinny, symmetrical. And here, when Raph is getting his size under the cover, we didn't really have much of a way to avoid clipping there, but the sound helped sell it. This is just it's a little 2D joke. You have all 4 characters sliding in at the same time with sawtooth sound, the saw sound, and in the board you can see that April's mom was turning forward. She would have seen the 4 of them come in, the 4 of them. So we have her turned away at first, so all 4 of them can look at her. We can focus on their faces. Then, and we got the tassels trailing behind there for some secondary motion. Then we'll have April's mom turn, and then they can all respond. And then Mikey can bring his hand up and just get that extra little silhouette there. I like this shot just because it was the reveal of the Donnie monster once he gets taken over by the alien. It gets a chance to do some nice wave motion on the tentacles there. And of course then we get the reflection in the mirrored surface here for free, because that's all just based on the existing animation there. Some great stuff here as Leo is trying to escape. He broke his leg in a previous episode, so he's using his sword to hobble away. Now you can see we've got a continuity issue with the legs here. We're following the storyboard here. His left leg is off the ground, but when we cut, his left leg is on the ground. There's enough of a camera change here. We're almost 180 degrees. We're going from small to big. It covers up a lot of that, so it was more important just to get the posing strong than worrying about continuity. Here you can see Leo is reacting as Donnie's foot comes in. Again, really strong silhouette. Donnie in the foreground, Leo in the background, matching up to the board's intention again. That's all feeling solid. And then a little bit of overlap at the end, where Donnie is overlapping Leo's sword, just so it gets that danger heightened even more. And now with Donnie emerging here, initially it was going to be some mist or something. It was just decided to do that with lighting instead. And as we get to here, Donnie is getting so close to the camera that we're going to have to tilt up and give him more power over us so we can keep him on screen. Now Leo is making his escape here. You see relatively low focal length coming towards the camera. In the storyboards, it was drawn more as a ladder, and we had stairs to deal with, so we just had to, again, hit the intention. We couldn't, do the stairs to that same angle. It was just about getting the same feeling that Leo's coming towards us. Now here, we didn't have much of an asset for a broken stair, as I recall, so we just kind of had to cheat it, pop it on one frame, smash it down, and you can see in the storyboards now Leo's chest is landing on a stair. It wasn't really clear how to do that, so we just have to do a quick pan up, and that way we can see Leo landing on the stair. And look at Leo's tassels there beside his head. When we cut to the next shot, those tassels are actually on his shell. Again, it's intentionally, it doesn't have good continuity, but it looks better. Each shot looks better. It looks better with it beside his head, it looks better with it on the shell. So we make a choice to throw out continuity and go with appeal. Here, looking at Leo's eye direction, that's important as he's turning around. A little bit of a tilt up, again with the tassels, get that silhouette in there. And Donnie's going to come up the stairs here. Now, interesting thing about that last little bit, that was actually half speed when I animated it. And editorial took out every second frame to make it twice as fast. Great decision. I'm so glad that they ended the sequence that way. And that's Season 3, Buried Secrets. Great crew at Bardell, at Beatty in 2014, and thanks for checking it out. I'll see you next time.